Just a sophomore. He'll be back for 2 more years. Chris Kortnick.
Heavyweights coming up, Larry. Kurt Angle for Mount Lebanon. District 7, ready to wrestle Chris McCracken from Jersey Shore. District 4.
Well, these wrestlers have met before. McCracken winning twice. First time 13-5. Second time 9-6. So the difference is getting closer.
McCracken seems to have a lot of height and a lot of weight advantage here.
Shake down.
Referee Andy Thal. Assisted by Lou Trombetta and Dick Rimple. I think John Hosage was trying to test me earlier. Slipping in a different official in that previous 2 bouts. But I recognize Bruce Hasserig. Fortunately, it was a quick pin, and mat judges didn't have too hard to work.
You want time?
Another poke in the eye.
Okay.
Jersey Shore wrestler Chris McCracken was 4th last year, and Angle was 3rd.
Five pins here in the AAA championships today. None in the AA's. And that looks like it may be, although I don't know who keeps those kinds of records, Larry. That may be one of the all-time records for a championship final.
Well, I was just thinking Chris Kortnick joined his brother Jim, who won it in 1983 at 155. There's a quick takedown for the Mount Lebanon grappler. Leads by 2 with 50 seconds left. Jersey Shore's McCracken escapes. 2-1 is the score.
Unofficially, North Penn and North Allegheny will share the title with 68 points apiece. Shikellamy will be 3rd. If you consider them 1st and 2nd or tied for 1st, Shikellamy will be the runner-up, 59 points. Bethlehem Catholic will have 51.5.
Another duck under. 4-1. Angle.
Nothing.
Picking up 2 nice moves.
First takedown by Kurt Angle.
This slips underneath. Duck under. Slide around the back. So about the only thing remaining is the OW award. And as I said, with all those pins, the fact that 2 defending champions went down to defeat, or at least returning champions, that certainly helps the cause for the victor in those battles. But it's the coach's choice. Period ends. Heavyweight.
Red's choice. Red defers to green. Green takes down. Wait on me. Top.
I saw, speaking of these big heavyweights, I saw former state champion, very dear friend of mine. We used to roll around in the wrestle mats, Warner Seal, who won a state title when he was at Lansdowne, was twice NCAA runner-up. Warner's here, and I'm pleased to see that he keeps his interest in wrestling, and he still looks in great shape. Although I teach him the standing cradle that I'm sure he remembers so well. Good to see wrestlers that he went to college with. Warner Seal was a tremendous heavyweight
Let's do it again.
wrestler in 190.
You all right, son? Yeah. You want time? Oh, okay.
1:17 left, second period, and earlier today we had the Pennsylvania wrestling coach inductees, and they were Gary Barton, a former wrestler. Nate Carr, Cleon Cassell, coach. Joe Cesaria, coach. Ed DeWitt, a wrestler who won the Nationals in '56. Mark Lieberman, two-time national champion. Vera Long, who won the States in '57 and a national title in '65. C.D. Mock, who was a state champion, and he was stalling on the bottom. C.D. Mock won the States in '77 and the Nationals in '82. Keith Taylor and Ken Whistler. And we have an escape. It's now 5-1. Favor of Kurt Angle over Chris McCracken, Jersey Shore. And of course, I neglected Bill Holland, and I don't mean to, a contributor. Busy down there signing checks at the same time. Bill Holland from District 6. And Charlie Coons, contributor, who's been a great official and was recently honored by the PIAA. And he's still coaching wrestling at Susquehanna.
Break.
As the second period ends. So the 696th bout of the evening.
Red chooses down.
Of the tournament. 5-1 score. Kurt Angle leading. We have 2 minutes remaining of high school wrestling.
Set. Top.
Angle still maintaining control, but they move up to a neutral position. 5-2 is the score.
Third and final period. Kurt Angle out in front.
Joe, we might have had a lot of nosebleeds, but that's expected because there's a lot of tender noses out there when you wrestle as many times as these boys have gone through in the last several weeks. But
not so many in the AAA for some odd reason as we had in the doubles.
They got red stall.
We have a stalling call.
Lock in your defenses.
Against McCracken.
There.
But one thing we didn't have was an overtime.
Kerwin Sophie's notes that perhaps the reason for the lack of nosebleeds was everybody was too busy getting pinned. They were not on the mat that long. 5 pins here in the AAA finals, which is a happening that has not occurred in certainly within our recollection. We had not had a pin in the EIWA championships for over 4 years.
Well, it's big of the nose, and we're going to have a situation, but
should have been sooner. I do.
Just think 10 years ago, the PIAA state champions were Bobby Weaver, C.D. Mock, among them, Billy Williams of Freedom, Jerry Rodriguez, and George Attia of Allentown Darragh, just to name a few. How time flies. That was only in 1977.
I'm getting smarter in my old age.
Amazing.
Pittsburgh, University Park, and Sunday, March 15th.
So we have 1:06 left in the last bout.
Ready to go again now with 1:06 to go in the heavyweight bout here in the AAA finals. A 5-2 lead for Kurt Angle of Mount Lebanon, District 7, over Chris McCracken of District 4, Jersey Shore High.
Now McCracken breaks it through and gains the takedown, makes it 5-4 with 52 seconds left.
Now McCracken's really going to have to work now.
Inside.
Here's McCracken's takedown, Larry. You'll see it right at the edge.
Well, he slips in and gets that knee behind the knee with his hand, pulls his opponent in, and then works him down and gains the 2 points. And we have an escape.
Neutral.
Now the score is 6-4 with 30 seconds left. And I remind everybody that on March 22nd in Lock Haven, Pennsylvania wrestling coaches AA versus the AAA champs. from districts 2, 4, and 11 versus districts 5, 6, and 9. That should be a great, great battle of AA and AAA champions.
Start again.
To be held again March 22nd at Lock Haven.
9 seconds to go.
Right in there. Right in there.
And McCracken needs a miracle here. Needs a takedown anyway, which he is not going to get, and it'll be a 6-4 victory for Kurt Angle.
And officially, we are right. North Allegheny and North Penn did tie.
That's it. 6-4 victory. Kurt Angle, the winner. Let's quickly run the title winners at 185 for you. The awards will be presented right now. 6th place will be Jim Benson of Gateway. 5th place, Matt Armour of Meadville. 4th place, Craig Katinsky of Bethlehem Freedom High.